Okay, so our story starts years ago when I was a kid. Used to be sick all the time with immune problems. And my mother read a book. I don't know if you've heard of Ann Wigmore, but Ann Wigmore wrote a book about wheatgrass juice. And when she juiced it for me, she made me drink it, just about shuddered, but I felt better. As a kid, I connected what I put in my mouth has something to do with the way I think and the way I feel. And most people have not made that connection yet. And so then we got married and started having kids, and we had really sick daughters. They had diarrhea constantly. They were throwing up all the time, and they had respiratory infection all the time. Turned out to be that they had cystic fibrosis. And but a lady that we were introduced set us down, and she made me a promise. She says, Denley, and my wife's Jan, if you kids will do what I tell you to do, you'll never have those babies back to the hospital or the doctor ever again. And she said, the number 2 thing she said was, your answer lies in nature. Nature is your answer. And that changed our lives. And so we began our journey learning, and we've learned so much, and we love to share our story with others. But it did change our life. Our daughters are 34 years old. One daughter has 6 kids. The other one has the 7th on the way. And they weren't expected to live past 18 or 20. And so I know it's not theory. What we put in our mouth does change. The way we feel, the way we think. We're not here by accident, and that's why we're so passionate about what we're doing. I would like to talk about our products and why our products are different and what sets our product aside from all the rest of the products out there. First of all, we are a raw food protein powder company, and we don't want just average, ordinary products. We want products that are actually going to make a difference in your health. My partner, I just met him, got acquainted at the Raw Food Festival, and he's like huge. He's a bodybuilder. And he started making fun of us skinny little raw fooders. He says, you guys, I think you're protein deficient, and you look malnourished. And we, of course, were going, really? I hadn't thought of that. Anyway, he wanted to continue with his bodybuilding, but his body was breaking down. And he goes, this stuff that I've been taking soy and whey, and we'll talk about that. But it's not working for my body because my body's breaking down. My joints are hurting. And let's come up with a protein that's along with our philosophy, because we are a raw food company. And so we found a protein that is raw. It's sprouted. Anytime you sprout anything, the nutrient content goes up huge. And then we take it one step further. We ferment it. So we take brown rice and we sprout it, and then we ferment it. The fermentation process changes the rice into a high-carb product, turns the carbs into sugar, and the sugar goes one way, and what is left is the solids. And they are raw, they're biofermented, very easily to assimilate and absorb for the body. And that's huge. Our protein is not so acidic to the body and a little friendlier to the body, very easily to assimilate. No sugar in our protein. There's no chemicals, no big long words that you can't read. I have a saying, if you can't read it, don't eat it. And that really goes along with the Real Foods philosophy. And I love Real Foods Market because they are into real foods, and that's what we have to offer you. Came up with another protein because we found out that it's good to cycle off from one protein to another. So if you're taking protein for a few months, it's good to change around. It's like eating carrots. If you're eating nothing but carrots for 6 months, it's nice to start having a head of lettuce once in a while. So that gives people change. It's good to change around. So we go from one protein to another. Our other protein is our Warrior Blend, and it is from pea, hemp, and cranberry. Our protein is easy to digest, easy to assimilate. Activated barley is, again, the seed of the barley. We take the seed and we sprout it. Guess what we do with that? We ferment it again. So it's a sprouted and fermented food. And barley is a slow-burning carb, very, very high on the energy level scale. It's called Bovis, B-O-V-I-S scale, and it's like 320,000 on the Bovis scale. It's a slow-burning carb. The great thing about activated barley is it has beta-glucans in it. Beta-glucans are really good for blood sugar. It'll level the high blood sugar or low blood sugar, whatever you've got going in your body. So people with, blood sugar problems, activated barley is the bomb. It goes really well with the protein. Put a scoop of this with a scoop of protein and blend it together. If you have it in the morning, you're absolutely done till noon. You're not hungry. It steals your appetite. Those two together are really great. Again, no chemicals, no additives, just a pure food. Pure, real, whole food. I'd like to talk about our magnesium product. Magnesium, silica, selenium, and zinc is all mixed with our other plant-based minerals. And magnesium is really big nowadays because assimilation of calcium is a problem, especially with a lot of women have that problem. Magnesium helps calcium assimilate. And so it actually is great for the bones, great for your heart, great for nerves. Magnesium is really important. The other thing is silica. Silica actually can be transmuted into calcium in the body. So calcium deficiency, again, silica, in my opinion, is really good for that. Great for your hair, great for your skin and nails. Zinc is really big as far as our nails and prostate. There's all kinds of things with zinc that we need. Selenium is a great antioxidant. So those four minerals, magnesium, silica, selenium, and zinc, is in with all the other minerals. We feel that minerals like each other. They work better. They're a family, and we shouldn't single our minerals out. I used to have people come in the store and say, "Hey, I would like a bottle of zinc pills or a bottle of magnesium pills." They work better together. They're so much better as a family to work together. They work synergistically together. And I like to take a capful of this before my workout also because you notice a difference in your workout because the magnesium helps build muscle. There are some different things about our minerals that set us apart. Again, sets us apart from the rest of the minerals. Our minerals have fulvic acid in them, which is very unique. Fulvic acid is created in nature by the microorganisms breaking down vegetation. That is how fulvic acid and humic acid is created. Fulvic acid does two things. Number one, it pulls inside the molecule. The minerals are pulled inside the fulvic molecule, inside. The other thing it does is it makes your cells permeable, so it drops the minerals or whatever with it right inside the cell. Cellular delivery is what it's all about. Unless we get cellular delivery from our nutrients, they go right on through us. Many people take vitamins and minerals and all kinds of supplements, but they're not getting cellular delivery. And we all know they're passing right through the body. And that's the difference between our minerals. We're getting cellular delivery, nutrient delivery. Minerals can affect our personality. Think about it. Our brain is an organ, and if that organ is not being nourished properly, is it going to function properly? I believe a lot of our problems that we're dealing with, mental problems or personality problems, it can be affected by our minerals. They can affect our thinking, and they affect our energy. Without minerals, nothing happens in the body. Nothing at all. Another unique thing is they're a chelator. They can actually pull the heavy metals from the system. They're a natural chelation process. The heavy metals can affect our thinking also, schizophrenia, all those problems mentally, high mercury, all of the ways we're getting all these heavy metals in our systems through vaccinations, all those things. And this is one way that it can help. These minerals are created in nature. They're cold processed, they're raw, they have natural occurring enzymes in them. There's no chemicals used whatsoever. And there's one thing that we add, one thing only, and that's iodine. Because most of us are iodine deficient. And by the way, I believe that 95+% of us are mineral deficient. Immune Shield is very unique also because it is our fulvic acid mineral complex, same as Liquid Light, but we do one thing to this one. And we put a micro-sized colloidal silver inside the molecule. So the silver is pulled inside the fulvic acid molecule and delivered right inside the cell. And inside the cell is where the bad boys hang out, the viruses and all those things that we want to get rid of. And Immune Shield really does work. We've just increased the potency. It's over 50 parts per million. It really does work. We have people, all kinds of testimonials on this stuff. And what I do is if I have somebody coughing all over me, sneezing all over, I just start taking little sips about every 15, 20 minutes. And it just protects you. Or if I have come down with something, I can sip one of these bottles in a day, just little sips about every 15, 20 minutes. And it's amazing how it works. Immune Shield was our #1 seller in our health food store in St. George. #1, Immune Shield, especially this time of year. After my workout is the time for protein. We have a window of opportunity of about 45 minutes to take protein, because that's when the muscles are ready to receive the protein. And so a good protein shake is what we like to do. A scoop of protein, and I like to take a scoop of our activated barley. And of course, I don't take anything without liquid light, and that will get you by clear till noon or 1 o'clock. You're done. No appetite. So people that have a hard time, knowing what to eat in the morning and how to, if it's a weight loss issue, it's a lower calorie, high protein, gets you by, and it's a great way to get your body in shape. It really is. Your body will say thank you. We appreciate being here with you, and keep in touch with Real Foods Market, because we do lectures at Real Foods Market. We have a great story. We have so much to share with you, and we would like you to try Sunwarrior. We'll sample, we'll do some demos. It's unbelievable how they taste and how they make you feel. So I am looking forward to meeting each and every one of you soon.